Is it the 18th? It's the 18th right now.
Yep.
October 18th. Me and Darius. Can I flip this mid-video? See, this is a good test. I can't flip this mid-video?
If you
What kind of bunk is that?
you have Snapchat, you can do it, or like, well, YouTube not YouTube. Messenger only allows you to do it for like 30 seconds or something.
That's really weird. Okay, well, I'll still just let this rock. I just talked to Michelle. Darius just talked to his people. Just talked to all the kids and everything.
Yep.
It's Darius.
Yo.
What up? So, now that I know I can't flip mid-video, that's kind of dumb. Kind of tired. I feel like we got a good game plan for tomorrow. And, definitely got to brush my teeth in the morning.
Same.
They look awful, so. Anyway, I think Wes is back in town because he, took a picture of a Casey Jones figure and sent it to me. He does that sometimes to see if I still have something. Anyway, this is kind of a vlog. Are you going to call it a vlog? Man, how old am I? Yeah, so we're going to Japan, and tomorrow we'll land in Canada, so that'll be cool. So we'll do more videos there. Darius, anything to say?
Nope. Peace out.
Cool.
Probably do my video tomorrow.
Yeah, see, so
Getting on the
Darius
plane.
is gonna have videos. We're all gonna have videos. Mine's just for me. I really just want to document the process. So we DoorDashed Moe's. That was good. We argued. We didn't argue, but we heatedly debated the last flight option of visit.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. But anyway, we're living with our choices. I think we'll be fine. All right, this is it for this video. Good night. I'm doing the same thing you're doing. Where to? Different story. Hey, what's up? Hey babe, we just landed in Toronto, and we're at the airport. Got our bearings, know where we need to be. The airplane was good, went well, good flight. Just wanted to shoot you a quick message. I know you're at work. Love you. Bye. So while I'm sitting here feeding my face, I feel like I'm just gonna do a little video, kind of part 2 of the vlog since the hotel. Darius is here. He's to my left. If he wants to be in it. There he is. Flight went well. Taking off is surreal. All I could think about was, Ethan, you can never do this. You wouldn't make it, bud. It'd freak you out so bad.
It wasn't bad.
Oh, I mean, to me, it wasn't
It
bad.
felt like a small roller coaster.
The difference, the kind of cool thing, and I hope the mic's not too covered. But what's interesting about it is that sensation of floating that you first get, and then you get so used to it that you just don't even really recognize that you're floating anymore. I've still got a muffin, but I'm eating it. So, how are those? Good, mediocre.
Good.
I mean, this muffin's pretty banging.
It tastes like a muffin, I guess.
So we're eating Tim Hortons because that's what you do. And it's good. I like it. So the next flight. We met a Japanese dude in Atlanta who happened to be on the same flight we were on. So we get off the plane here and we see him. I was just going to point him out and just be like, hey, check it out. That dude's here. And Darius wanted to talk to him, which was a good idea. I should have done that too. But anyway, we did. Super nice guy. Couldn't speak much English. He kept saying subarashi when I was speaking Japanese, which means like, oh wow, or that's amazing, or you know. So he was happy with my very minor basic Japanese.
Or they always are.
They are, yeah, they're always thrilled. So anyway, we met him. His name is Nobu. I think he said Nobushi, but just call him Nobu. That was cool. He's got a Marvel backpack on. Nice guy. Anyway, that's all for this. Just wanted to, since I'm sitting down, might as well record something. So, all right, peace out. Until next time.
May I have your attention, please?
First
You've
train.
made a stop because another train is passing.
Okay, that's fair. So yeah, on a train. We're headed to the hotel. 13-hour flight was crazy. I didn't really do any videos on the flight. I took a few pictures. That goes off a lot, which I've heard that in videos before.
この列車は成田エクスプレス42号大船行きです。途中千葉、
42
東京、
号。
品川、武蔵小杉、横浜、戸塚に停車いたします。座席はすべて指定となっております。グリーン車は6号車と12号車です。トイレは1号車、6号車、
They're probably gonna say all
7号
this
車
in English again. I'm just waiting to
12号
see.
車にあります。車内はデッキを含めまして全車両禁煙です。お客様にお願いいたします。携帯電話をご使用の際は周りのお客様のご迷惑となりませんようデッキをご利用ください。
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Narita Express bound for Ofuna. This train will stop at Chiba, Tokyo, Shinagawa, Musashi Kosugi, Yokohama, and Totsuka. All seats on this train are reserved. Cars 6
Yeah.
and 12
Yeah.
are for passengers with green car reservations.
6 through 12.
Restrooms are
Okay.
available
Okay.
in cars 1, 6, 7,
Word up. Yeah,
and
I'm
12.
getting it too.
Please do not smoke
Anyway,
in this train.
This
If
is
you wish
a
to
video
use
I hadn't done one in a
mobile
while.
phone, please go to the end
I'm pretty
section
frazzled
for
at the
call.
moment, but I feel like we've got a handle on it. So,
Thank you.
I'm liking this gray hair going on. Anyway,
欢迎您光临日本。
updates at the hotel for sure.
感谢
See you there.
您
Okay, we made it, Michelle. It's a really, really cool hotel. The room's about the size we thought. We had a hard time getting here, and the train rides were fun. We've already messed that up, but we learned it, and that's what's important.
How do you flush this thing?
Okay, so on the side, there should be like a square flusher. You see that? Push that down and give it a second. And watch how it flows. It's really weird. See that weird little curve in the bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it goes, it takes forever. And you can let go now, I think. And see, then it fills back in from that curve. We made it. We're here. Here's the room. And check this view out. That's the sky tree out there. We're on the 20th floor. The 20th floor, that's crazy. Anyway, I smelled like shit, so I'm freshening up, and we're going to go back out. Darius is going to change shirts, so we're going to go back out. I just want to let you know, room 2019, because we're on the 20th floor. And yeah, it's a cozy little room here, and the AC is going to be a problem. So, anyway, love you. Hope you have a good day at work, and we'll talk more. Elevator, as soon as you press the button, you don't wait. It automatically tells you which one it is. For everybody, on every side. Yeah, I know. Like there's buttons on that side.
Second floor.
There's buttons. Oh yeah, we're going up. My bad. We can just take the escalator.
Oh.
You don't, guys, you don't feel this elevator move
At all.
at all. Like
Not even the shift of the stop or the start.
no, yeah, it just doesn't do anything. And then you're there. I mean, second floor. All right, Michelle, I knew you'd be interested. There's a 7-Eleven across the street. We've been to it twice now. And this is kind of the haul, so these were cool. I got these because they're little gummy Gotchard candies. Very cheap, like 70 yen a piece. This is a strawberry jam and margarine bun. Darius bought that. I bought that because it made me think of you, frogs. Darius also bought this bun, and it is a chocolate cream bun. I bought this. Darius bought some other ones too, and it's a tuna mayo onigiri. Don't know how that's going to be. That's another Gotchard gummy thing, so I bought that. All that stuff was really cheap. I bought this premium Ghana caramel candy, this alcoholic beverage. I got it because I just like the art, honestly, and I like the color of it. And this was Darius's lemonade. He said it was pretty good. The green tea that I bought, I already drank and threw away, but it was green tea without any kind of sweetness. So anyway, just thought you'd like to see that. Love you. All right, we're in Japan. I'm not going to dilly-dally with this. I'm not this kind of guy. Got this. I can tell you that says Horo Yori. Horo Yori. Then the stuff under it is katakana, and my katakana is very weak. But it's alcoholic. It's 3%. I bought it literally because I liked the art. That's how I drank beer, believe it or not. If you have a good art style on your can of alcohol, be this beer, whatever this is supposed to be, I'll buy it. Because it's judging a book by its cover, unless it says IPA. If it says IPA, fuck you, I ain't buying that shit. All right. Here we go. What do they say? Kanpai.
Yeah, kanpai.
Oh, hot damn, that's good. That's like really good. It's 3% alcohol, so I thought it might be good. You want to try it?
No, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's very good. It is, if you've ever had the fizzy peach sake or the fizzy strawberry sake, it's delicious, but it's 3%. You're not gonna get tore up by it, you know. There's a monster on the side who's a goo monster, and I like that.
Oh, it is.
He's got little eyes, and he's like gooping down. Yeah, it's good. I dig it. And that's the end of this. But if I buy more alcohol in Japan, which I will, I'm going to try to go over each one that I drink. This, out of 10, is like a 9. Now, my scale is for flavor, not so much get you drunk. On a get you drunk scale, it's like a 2. It's going to take like 4 of these, 5 of these to even start to feel it. Until next time, Tokyo's not as friendly with English.
Yo, it's morning. This is really cool. I'm not going to show anybody because, I mean, we just don't have shirts on. And if we don't want to live that life, that's fine. But it's the morning of, it's Saturday morning now. It's the 20th? No, it's the 21st. It's 21st here. This is right next to the bed. Like, here's the bed. Here's my bed. Right next to the bed. There's 3 different lights you can press buttons for. And it's like this middle light literally shuts off everything in the room. So when we got up this morning and we started talking, you know, I was like, hey, you cool if I turn the lights on? And Darius was like, yeah, that's fine. And boom, the lights are on. So that's just a neat thing. Japan.
Okay, cool. What's up, everybody? My hair looks crazy. So we're sitting at breakfast. We're headed to Kyoto today. And I didn't really get to update much yesterday. I met my friend that I had been talking to on Hello Talk, Waki-chan. She is super cool, very nice person, exactly what I expected from talking to her for a little while. But yeah, Kyoto today, and it's supposed to be cold today. My lips are chapped, and I need to find chapstick. So yesterday, we went to the Hero Show, and I couldn't video any of it. There are signs everywhere that say no video, and dude, they jump on you if you have a video out. They really do. At one point, it's okay to take photos, but because I don't understand Japanese all the way, I thought everybody pulled their phones out. So like, I'll take a video, that's fine. Pull my phone out, take a video. It wasn't a few, like maybe 40 seconds before somebody came over, crouched next to me, and was like, hey, don't do video. Oh, my bad. You know, I just apologized and stopped it. Then after that, they were like, can you please delete that? I was like, okay, I'll delete it. So I deleted it. And they were like, yeah, you know, thank you. Of course, I'm going to cooperate. I'm not going to fight nobody. But it was amazing. I mean, the coolest thing I've probably ever seen in person. Now, granted, hit a little bit harder because I love the current Sentai.
but even from Darius's perspective, he said it was real cool. Yes. Like, arigatou gozaimasu. Yeah. Then we went to karaoke. We went to an arcade. Found a Kamen Rider machine for the game. Played it a little bit.
Met a cool dude.
Met a very cool dude playing. He had his son with him, and they were playing one of the Kamen Rider games next to me. He spoke English. You know, pretty good, man. Yeah. And he taught me some stuff about the game, and we chatted. And I probably could have sat there for another however long he was going to sit there. But we had other plans, obviously. This is before we met up with Waki. And also we still had to eat. That has been the scariest thing this whole trip is eating. Truthfully. And that just sounds weird, I know. Now when Waki was with us, she just talked to him in Japanese, and it was like, oh, this is easy. I'm gonna miss having a translator around. Anyway, karaoke with her. That was fun. Went to Conveyor Belt Sushi. That was fun. And then we had another drink or two, and we called it a night. So, and now we're up this morning. It's the 22nd. Yeah.
How are you having a hard time keeping the date?
It's like vacation. I don't keep up with dates on vacation at all. It's 22nd. And we know what we kind of have to do. And it's a long train ride to Kyoto.
As long as it's flight.
Nowhere near as long as the flight. And we'll probably be vastly more comfortable. Darius is finishing up breakfast. I've already finished. Yeah, I really think that's it. Yeah, okay, so that's a Japan vlog update that I hadn't done in a little while.
Yeah, I need to do mine too.
Yeah.
Probably do it when I get back to the hotel room.
Understood, yeah. We got to straighten up some money and make sure we got enough for the trip. We've just been piecing it out. You know, you don't take the whole thing. So anyway, yeah, it's been great.
'The next station is Asakusabashi, JB20. The doors on the left side will open. Please change your for the Asakusa subway line.
Just stopped in Kyoto, got off the Shinkansen. About to head to some temples, stuff like that. See anywhere you want to stop, just stop. Let me know. Nishiki Market. All right, what's up, everybody? It's Monday. Sitting in the hotel. last night was interesting. I can say interesting now. We tried to, so we went to Kyoto yesterday. And Kyoto was actually good. Like the actual Kyoto, like the temple we went to, while it was busy, it was still good. Still accessible. Still a lot going on. It was good though. It was fun. Had a good time. Some cool stores in Kyoto. And a little touristy in the sense of like, you know, there's a lot of like ninja stuff. And there's a lot of stuff like that. But overall, pretty good. Pretty good. It was a lot of fun. Well, we planned to go to the Fire Festival. The temple took a little longer than we thought, which was fine. It was well worth it. The views were just gorgeous. And despite all the people, there was just so much good to see. So, then we chose to go to the Fire Festival. So the Fire Festival takes place in Kurama. And Kurama is like a place really far off the beating path, you know? And we knew that. We knew that going in. And they packed out one train, and when I tell you it was nothing but foreigners, it was nothing but foreigners. From Chinese people to French people to Americans to Swedish people to... Like, there was very, very few Japanese people. Other than, like, obviously the people running the festival and the people who lived in the town. So we get there, and it's so many people. And this is not how this festival normally goes. But there's so many people. They're literally just saying constantly. The police are there, and they're just constantly saying, keep moving, don't stop, right? We do a circle around the town. And you just got to keep moving. Well, at this point, we had planned everything to get back. We had reserved our seat on the Shinkansen, and we were going to be back on that thing by like 8:30. 8:30 comes and goes, man. We are still stuck. We're stuck. We're in a rotation. Yeah, and it was just a terrible experience because there were so many people. You couldn't get a picture worth of shit. You just couldn't. And I gave up after a while, and me and Darius kind of went into fight or flight mode and pushed through as much as we possibly could. We literally, without getting into all the great detail, we push and push and push and push and push. We get back to Tokyo Station in time for the very last train to run that's going to get us back to our hotel. The buzzer beater train, man. We did it. We pulled it off. Look, I had my feelings about the Fire Festival from the start. About potentially not doing it. And when I saw the first train get loaded up, and me and Darius were talking about this morning, so it's not like the surefire sign or anything. But when I saw that first train get loaded up with all those people, and then we were waiting, and our train was going to be just as full, I was like, man, I don't know about this. I don't know if this is going to work out. So anyway, we got back home. I call the hotel home right now. We got back home at midnight, maybe like 12:30, honestly. And I had a beer in the fridge. I was thirsty as all get out. I had a water in the fridge. I guzzled the water. The Tobu, this hotel gives you water every day. I guzzled the water, took a bath. Our bathtub is deep, but not like super deep, but it's nice to take a bath when you're a bigger guy and it's a bigger tub. That's nice. I took a bath. Darius went on his own to get something to eat. He found a really cool place. Sounded good. It was like a 24-hour joint. I just cut my losses and went to sleep after my bath. And we got up kind of later than we've gotten up so far, really, and gotten moving. And we talked, but it was good. It was good. It's good to have like kind of a late wake up day. And yeah, we just got done with breakfast, and I've got a blister on my foot, so I've got to try to find some way to fix that. So, all right, appreciate it. Latest one. See ya.
印をなぞれ。はレイト行くぞ。矢印をなぞれ。レイトエクストリーム。相手の攻撃。はっラウンド2アビリティ発動。ライダー出撃。全部俺に任せておけ。スロットチャージ。スロットをタッチして回せ。チャージアップ。チャージアップ完了。スロットをタッチしてスロットをタッチダブルアタック。スピードバトル。ゲージが長い方が勝ちだ。油断したら君の攻撃。行くぞ。シンクロターン。レイト行くぞ。矢印をなぞれ。行くぞ。矢印をなぞれ。パーフェクトエクストリーム。君の必殺技発動。タッチ操作で必殺技を決めろ。進化を燃やして矢印をなぞれ。ぶっ潰す。スクラップフィニッシュ。もう一回。
Oh yes, absolutely.
君の勝利だ。
All right. These have been inconsistent. Nah, I'm doing a video. These have been inconsistent, but here we are. It is, what day is it? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday in Japan. And yesterday, let's talk a little bit about yesterday and what went down. So yesterday was scheduled to be more of the chill day, and we had readjusted it to be something else. We ended up going to the Tokyo station, which is where the Kamen Rider store is, and bought a lot of stuff there because that's who I am, and it was great. Then we went to Shibuya. I want to say it was Shibuya. Yeah. We went to Shibuya and we played some crane games and some arcade games. And I met another youngster who could speak really good English, who liked Kamen Rider and was very fascinated that I was a Westerner who liked Kamen Rider. So we played the arcade game for a bit. So that was neat. I think Darius tried to play a Gundam game. He played Tekken, and he tried to play some other like strategy game. But dude, arcade games in Japan are so legit in the sense of like what the modern day arcade should be is kind of what Japan has.
Yeah.
You got to know what you're doing. You're going in there for that specific reason. You're going in there because you want to play that game, not because you're trying to learn how to play that game.
Right.
Because that strategy game I tried to play, it definitely, you had to have cards. You had to know what you were doing. You had to know how to play it. It just...
And there was the game he's talking about, there was another guy sitting at one of the machines playing it. And he had, like, the cards lined up on, like, this, like, digital, like, spot. And, like, he was, like, moving the physical cards forward and the armies were going forward. And it was wild.
It's a hybrid interactive card game.
That's so cool. Such a cool concept. But Japan does the arcade right. And it's really cool to see. It's just nice being in a loud arcade again, too. Because that's very nostalgic for me to hear all the different games popping off. And there was a dude playing, I meant to tell you this, there was a dude playing the Gundam game, like the Gundam Versus game.
Yeah.
When he lost, he slapped the crap out of that machine. He slapped the crap out of it. It cracked me up. So yeah, we played crane games. I met Minoru Suzuki yesterday, which was a freaking dream of mine. That was awesome. I bought a shirt that I can't wear because I'm too fat. And but I didn't want to just ask for a picture and not get a shirt. They didn't have any hats either, so that's a bummer. Then we found a crepe place. We went to there was an Animate Plus over there and a Mandarake. Mandarake was okay. It's like the second in Charles of anime stores. They're a little too proud of everything they've got. A little too expensive. I found stuff there that I'm sure I'm going to find a better price in Akihabara when we go. We haven't been yet. And today is Ikeburo, which is Gashapon Machine, Ninja Trick House. And then later tonight is some New Japan Pro Wrestling. King of Sports. Yeah. So, gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna touch base with Darius once we get that figured out. All right, everybody. These videos are a little scatterbrained, but I think we'll be able to look back on them and watch them and understand them a little better when we get there. Anyway, everybody watching this, thank you. See you later. Unless someone yells at me. All right, let's walk. Oh, there's a muscled up bear, guys. Gigantic birds. There's animals in the subway. How cool is that? I mean, there's just so much, y'all. I don't know if you're gonna see anything you want, but there's just so much. So much. I mean, it is absolutely endless. These are like, some of these are like little coasters or flat like posters and stuff. Really? What how did it have in it? Like the guns or the characters? Oh snap, dude. I gotta get in on that. Gosh. There's little Kamen Rider boxes and stuff. There's like animals. I'm not going to be ashamed about the fact that I'm going to spend so much money in here. shampoo bottles, gotcha. See what I think. Okay, so this video is gonna get super long. I'm gonna try to get it to cent, so I don't want it to be super duper long. I think we've moved kind of to the other side just to get a lay of the land. And I think we're in like random territory. You know, we moved from all the different animes to like random. I haven't seen Attack on Titan yet in these. Basketball goal? That's cool. It's like a little whack-a-mole thing. Oh, how crazy. Basketball goals again. Little pencils that sit down. Dude. Oh, man. There's a little tent down there. So some garbage cans. Hopping zombies. There's camping equipment. Cheers. Cheers. Very spoilery. Interesting. Black Sun Driver. Check this out. Decade. This is sick right here. Oh, that's so good. I need to take a picture of that for Whaley. Hopefully that did it. Oh, snap. Okay, I'll be there in a minute. That's so neat. Oh, shit, there's more stuff over here. This is more Sentai, though. Well, there's Saber. Okay, well, I don't know what any of that is. It's Ultraman stuff. Sadly. All right. Look at these guys. That's so cool. Oh snap, I wasn't even looking up. I wasn't even looking up. How cool. So I'm currently in Sunshine City Mall in Ikebukuro, and sitting here, Darius is in the One Piece store. We came in, we did a lot of gacha. I found that big gacha place. That place was insane. I've got a video of it. It's too long to send right now. It is currently, I don't know what time it is. Hold on. 1:09, a little after 1. Darius is in this One Piece store. I'm just taking a little break. But we went to that Gashapon place. And dude, it really is over 3,000 machines. It's insane. I really didn't buy a lot of the goofy stuff I wanted to. Just money going from place to place. Okay. Darius just texted me. So, they also had Crane Games. And I was victorious. One good time. Sorry I keep pushing my glasses up. That's why the camera's all in my face. I'm also trying not to get anybody else in the shot. Look over my shoulder here. Whoa, Pikachu. It's like a little Pokemon area for kids. There's these really cute kids over here to my left. I know just enough Japanese to know what they're saying. and that feels good. But they're super cute. And yeah, so anyway, got my little portable charger plugged up on the phone. I'm sitting here charging my hotspot. New Japan's tonight, so New Japan Pro Wrestling. So anyway, just taking a break while he shops in there, and then we're gonna eat. We're gonna eat something. I haven't eaten yet, other than breakfast. And more cute kids showing up. So it's like a bunch of little Pokemon activities. Okay, so anyway, that's the quick update. We've been here most of the day. We got started later today than normal, but still a lot of progress. Yeah, all right. So that about wraps it up. Talk to you later. Oh, you went like middle. Okay. I don't know. I like it. Now you need to go very freaking back.
Yeah.
It's loud enough to where it should pull and fall forward. Good luck. That's pretty good, dude. That's pretty good. It's a cool city walk. We're going to Animate. You can see it up there. There's Darius in front of me. Staying out of the way of the traffic. What? Oh.
What is that?
I am recording.
What is that thing Kilgo does? He just does that loud yelp.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm not going to do it because it's loud.
Yeah. I just want to do it 80% of the time while I'm here.
Ikebukuro. Animate. That's where we're going. All right, so we went to the gacha thing. Over 3,000 gacha machines. I spent a lot of money. A lot of it was on Crank Games. But I wanted to do the grand reveal here, so here we go. Yeah! All right, it's New Japan Day. We're headed to Korakuen Hall now. And yeah, hopefully they'll let us take pictures or film or something. I don't know. I'm getting there a little early so I can find my seat. And yeah, we're gonna rock it out. All right, let you know what's going on.
I don't even know who this character is, but this is so cool.
Nope, I'm completely wrong.
Yeah. This walkway is insanely cool. The saber in your hand, it's a pen to write it down. Words to save this world. Oh my God, this is incredible. Oh, holy crap, dude. This is amazing. This is just unreal. Oh, there he is. Yo. And there's the other one. Yeah. When you see a case and you've seen every Kamen Rider helmet in that case. Same here. And yet again. Different hats, right? Oh my gosh. So many kids. So just shooting a quick video here. We are in Sendai at the station. We are about to head back to Tokyo. We went to the Ishinomori Manga Museum today. That town was very quiet and just really quaint and just built around that guy. And so much cool stuff. As a Kamen Rider fan, obviously, Shokka, it was phenomenal. To see all the helmets and to see just everything in general. I bought so much stuff. It was a lot of fun. Had a really good time. Darius is currently grabbing a bite to eat before we get on the Shinkansen for 2 hours. I'm not hungry, which is so strange. I've just not really been hungry this trip that much. Thirsty, yes. Hungry, not so much. Vending machines here, great. They're just so great. It's hot all the time. With as much walking as you do in Japan, that's how you stay fit. I'm convinced. Don't know if I've lost weight, but if I haven't, something's wrong. Because I really have not been eating that much. And I have been sweating bullets. So anyway, there was just these adorable kids on a field trip to the Ishinomori Manga Museum. And they were so cute.
adorable. And when we were walking to the museum, we weren't quite there yet. There were these kids, and it was a daycare. There's a Kamen Rider statue outside, and so we're walking, and the kids are coming in, and I just immediately start going, Kamen Rider, Kamen Rider, and it was so cute, adorable, amazing. When I wear my Kamen Rider shirt, my double shirt specifically, because it's got a bunch of Japanese on it, I get a lot of attention, positive attention. Anyway, Darius should be back soon. And we've got a reserve ticket on the Shinkansen. So, another fairly long train ride. But I've just been listening to music the whole time and just chilling out overall. So, anyway, looking forward to kind of going back over these with Michelle and potentially the family in general. So it'll be fun to kind of tell the story. So anyway, great times all around. And here comes Darius with some form of food. What you got? You don't know?
Plain cake.
I have no idea.
Some salad.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, Darius is back. He's got some food. And yeah, it was awesome. It was so good. I had a great time. Just truly great time. So tonight is Muscle Girl Bar. 10 o'clock sharp. Probably going to be a lot of people there. If we're lucky, I'm wrong, but we're probably not lucky. Anyway, it's going to be fun. Good times. So, a little bit of a break between the train. Just thought I'd do a quick vlog. Hadn't done one of these in a couple, day and a half. So, yep. Peace out. See you soon. All right. Today is Friday. The 27th. Yes. So, today, me and Darius have split up. He was dead set on going to Osaka. So he's headed to Osaka. And that's cool. Yesterday evening we went to the Muscle Girl Bar. What an experience. So we had met Maru last night, obviously, but the night before at that themed cosplay cafe or something. And we had talked for a long time, like 4 hours. She's so cool. She's so nice. She's very, very friendly. And so we had already made our reservation for Muscle Girl the next day, so she knew we were coming. And of course, when we got there, she was super excited and just very energetic. She was excellent. Well, because we had that, I guess, personal relationship with Maru, they do this thing, and I've seen it. I've seen it on the thing. And maybe it's gotten more intense since I watched it. But they do this, grapefruit squeeze, where they really, they get up on the bar and they squeeze the grapefruit, right? Into the drink or whatever, but they try to get it on you. It's like the gimmick is to get it on you. And so we're sitting there, me and Darius, next to each other, and you can do the whole, it's 90 pounds, you got to do 55 reps, and you get 10 Muscle Girl dollars to get them to do something. It costs money, obviously, but really not a lot. Anyway, I didn't do the reps because I didn't want to burn my arms out. And it's could I have done it? I don't even know. I probably would have failed at it. But anyway, I didn't do them because I was like, no, I'm not doing this. She begged me to. She wanted me to. I was, no, I'm not doing it. Darius did it. He did it with ease. He looked very strong. It was good. So anyway, they do this grapefruit squeeze thing. And it's supposed to be a drink. And it's supposed to be kind of an experience of a drink. And so
they're starting to line everything up, and Maru's going to do ours because she stuck with us pretty much the whole time, which it was only an hour, but Maru stuck with us, and she's like telling me and Darius like scoot close together. So we scoot close together, and then she's like, no, like this, and she kind of puts us like really close together, and she legit just squeezes that grapefruit all over our heads. Like, wow. It was 100% personal because she knew us, you know. She knew she could go all in and it would be fine. Nobody's going to get upset. But man, covered head to toe in grapefruit. Crazy. Just a wild experience. Fun. Just a good time. A lot of flexing. A few pictures, and I didn't want to be slapped. You know, you can pay to be slapped, and some guys got freaking slapped. We weren't the only ones there. Obviously, there was other people. We made friends with the guys around us. A lot of foreigners come to that place because it has a Twitch channel. There were some Japanese guys in there, too. There was like 3 Japanese guys out of the 12 people in that room that were customers. And, yeah, so I don't want to be slapped, but as a pro wrestling fan, and Mario knew this, I'll do the chop, right? Speaking of which, nope, I look fine. Okay, cool. I'll do the chop. So I paid the Muscle Girl dollars for all girls to do the chop, right? And so that happened, and that was fun. Most of them absolutely laid into me. Most of them. A couple of them just kind of hit it, but most of them absolutely laid into me. It was fun. Maru from previous nights knew that as a bigger guy I can drink more, but she was just bringing me like straight like whiskey on the rocks the whole night. So I got pretty messed up last night. But it was fun. I had a good time. She seemed to be very happy that we were there. Darius is crazy about her, so he's very happy that we got to experience her a couple times. Very cool. Very cool. Today, I have bought a lot for a lot of people, but there's a couple of things I guess I just missed or haven't run into, or you just get going, you know? And anyway, today's the day to catch up on that stuff. I just bought a ticket to the Gundam factory in Yokohama. You got to buy a ticket to get like a special viewing dock of the Gundam. And if I'm going to go, why wouldn't I buy that ticket? So kind of that, the only thing I don't like is that put me in a little bit of a time crunch for these other locations, but I don't believe these other locations are going to sap up much of my time. Now, I've said that every time in Japan, and it's not been true. Anyway, the beard's growing out. Didn't bring anything to shave it with. Went into Don Quixote last night when we went to get something to eat, and there was some shaving stuff in there. There's porn everywhere in this country. I don't understand how the Japanese are repressed. Porn is everywhere. Like, even in Don Quixote, which shocked me. Let me think. We had the whole grill your own meat at the table yesterday, but it was kind of a bummer. The waitress, the girl, she just did it all for us, and it felt kind of dumb. But at the same time, I was like, I don't have the language skills to argue with her or to tell her otherwise. And I think her boss told her to help. So, I mean, I don't know. It was still good. The food was delicious. It was just kind of like, well, that's part of the experience of us cooking our own stuff. So, well, whatever. All good. Anyway, today we're going to Sanrio World. They open at 11. It's currently 7. We're going to that store called Frogs and see what that's about. Even though we have a very cute frog. We're going to the Gundam factory. And then we're coming all the way back to Akihabara. The reason to come back to Akihabara is I'm going to get another suitcase in Akihabara because I saw them. Darius already bought one. I saw they were selling them. I'm just going to grab one. If your checked bag is overweight, they charge you an extra $100. But if you have an extra bag, they charge you $100. If your first checked bag and an extra bag, so let's say your first bag's overweight and you have a checked bag, they just charge you the $100. So it'd be dumb not to just do the $100. All right, long video. This is just kind of an update though, just in general. I've already done a video on the Ishinomori Manga Museum, but that was phenomenal. It's like each thing gets better. It's like when I think that we've peaked, we haven't. So today the Gundam thing is going to be awesome. If they let me, I'll shoot a video of it. They may not, but if they do, I'll shoot a video of it. So, all right, everybody. Again, look forward to looking back at these. I have not looked at a single one since we got here. Yeah. So, see you soon. All right, it's the last full day in Japan. Me and Darius split up again because he was going to go temple hopping. I was doing some other stuff. And I can honestly say that I am finally tired. It always is that defeated feeling when you're tired and you want to explore, but you're just tired. I think I've seen all there is to see. I've got plenty of money to last me the rest of the day. And today I've managed everything exactly the way I intended to. So that's good. With all this being said, I had a great time here in Japan. Lots of great experiences, lots of great things that I did. So many cool stories about just being out and about. Something I told Michelle on the phone was, you can prepare all you want to for a time frame and what you want to do, but your time frame will never be able to account for the number of people. Did you miss a train? Did you not? Stuff like that. Okay, so observations. First off, let's talk about the things that they tell you on YouTube videos that is absolutely true. Number one, the trains are perfect. Unless there's just a major issue, they're great. They're great. You can count on them. They're there 100%. Trying to think. Let's think what else. Gashapon is everywhere. Everywhere. The thing is, though, when you find a rare machine, like when I first got here, I saw a Zelda machine and I cannot find it. I've went to malls that I've already went to. I've went around just looking for it. I can't find it again. See, the first time I found it was when we first got here and I didn't have 100 yen coins, no change machine, that kind of thing. So I just couldn't get it. That's a huge bummer. I've still got some going around to do, so we'll see. Okay. Let me think what else. Okay. Observations about things they don't really tell you about Japan. Number one, there's porn everywhere. Everywhere. Doesn't matter what store you walk into, you're going to see that little curtain that's 18 plus, or it's going to be a floor. You're going to be going upstairs and it's going to say, whoa, are you over 18? If not, go back down the stairs. So that is just everywhere. It's even in Don Quixote. That's the one that shocked me the most.
The Daiso doesn't have it. I'll say that much. The Daiso does not have it, which makes sense. What else do they not tell you? I don't know. I had a few things on my... Oh, okay, yeah. So, me and Darius... Darius recently sent me this. Me and Darius had been hearing these birds chirping, and in the subways and where the trains are, and we realized it was speakers. It wasn't real birds. It was speakers that were always playing these birds. And we're like, man, why are they doing that? Is it, to deter pests? Like, what's the plan here? Apparently, he Googled it today, and it is to help blind people know where stairs and escalators are. Man, that's cool. That's really cool, because that is a distinct noise you can pick out of just a crowd of people. Okay, something that everybody said that was true. You can come here for a week and a half to 2 weeks and really spend it all in Tokyo. In Tokyo, and maybe travel like an hour away from each one. You won't need a rail pass for it, and you'll have so much to do, you'll be out of your mind. And when you go into places you want to go in, they're massive. They're huge. You're going to have time to really look at everything. So, I'm glad we planned what we planned, because we were able to really hit a lot of stuff. And in the early going, you got to think we were here for 10 days, and only in the past 2 days have I really worn down and said, okay, I'm tired. I think it's best that me and Darius split up these past couple days, only because Darius is in a lot better shape than I am, and I don't want to weigh him down. So he was going temple to temple. He's getting stamps and stuff. And that's cool, man. That's something he wants to do. That's rad. I'm glad it's working out for him. Okay. Some figures in Japan are a lot cheaper. And stores that have just tons of them that are cheaper are everywhere. I am absolutely shocked at the amount or the lack of a lot of these figures I'm seeing being on eBay. It's just shocking. There's so many things on the shelf for very cheap that why is a lot of this stuff not on eBay? So Japan loves these like little acrylic stands of like characters and scenes and stuff like that, right? Your first thought is that's kind of dumb. I don't want an acrylic stand, I want a figure. And you'd be right in some senses. But then when you start to really see the quality in them, especially the really good ones, you start to go, well, I don't know, these things are pretty awesome. Okay, I can't think of anything else at the moment. Anyway, it's excellent. It was an excellent trip. Oh, so I think everybody knows this. So this is not news, but Tokyo is the city, right? It is loud. It's the city. It's bustling. It's busy. Trains get packed. You will get pushed a little bit. It's not really as bad as they make it sound. I've been on the trains during rush hour. Yes, they get full, but no, nobody is like pushing you or anything like that. Now, when you're trying to get off of a rush hour train, you're getting pushed because you're kind of just caught in the crowd. Okay, what else? I had a little list while I was walking and I was listening to music and lost track. Yes, so it is very clear in Japan who has read the rules, who did their homework, and who did not. I'm a very respectful individual. So when the very first day we got on a train, me and Darius were talking kind of loud, and I caught myself and said, oh, this is day one and we're not used to this, but we need to shut up because nobody else is talking. Everybody keeps their headphones in and their head down, or they're falling asleep. Man, I'm shocked. I know it's a stereotype, but I'm shocked at just how often people are falling asleep on these trains. Walking around is tiring, sure, but God almighty, I don't know. Here's another thing that's interesting to me, and I'm making this video as like things I need to remember to expand on when I'm talking about this trip later. I've enjoyed all the food we've eaten. A lot of, if not all the food has been phenomenal. But I don't know if it's because I'm overweight. I don't know what it is. But when I get moving, I get thirsty, okay? And speaking of which, I need to get a water. But I get thirsty, and I've been drinking water in the hotel room, and I've been taking some waters with me. But the number one thing I'll miss about Japan is vending machines. Oh my God, vending machines. These things are lifesavers. When you're thirsty, they're everywhere, right? And you're always thirsty if you're somebody like me who's burning a lot of calories, who's sweating a lot. So you always want to drink. Those are great. But I've just not been as hungry on this trip. And again, I could just be distracted. Have I eaten? Absolutely, I've eaten. I've had Lawson's fried chicken. I've had Family Mart's fried chicken. Both are great. I personally think they both have their own strengths. But yeah, I don't know. I just have not been as hungry. And it feels weird because normally I'm a hungry dude. But I don't know, just haven't been as hungry. So that's been interesting and something to deal with. Not really sure what that was. What else? I don't know. The hotel's been... okay. Japanese hospitality, okay, is through the roof good. Like, way good. This is just one example, but probably my favorite one is... excuse me. Okay, so... probably the furthest away that I traveled from the big city of Tokyo was Sendai or Ishinomaki, which is where the Ishinomori Manga Museum is. The most beautiful thing about that trip was how quiet it was. When you're in Tokyo all the time, and it's noisy and there's people everywhere and you're always moving, if you stop in the middle of foot traffic, you will piss everyone off behind you. And now you've caused this weird clog. And I've gotten used to it now to where I won't just stop in the middle. And so when people do it to me, I get pissed off. But anyway, it was so quiet in Ishinomaki / Sendai. It was just so quiet. And nice and quiet. But anyway, hospitality, Japanese people. Okay. So, me and Darius went to the manga museum, and at the top floor, there's like this little cafe where you can buy special drinks and foods and stuff like that based on Ishinomori's works. And we bought the drinks based off the Cyborg 9099 or whatever. And we're drinking the drinks. They were interesting. They weren't like terrible. They were kind of weird. We're drinking the drinks, and we were looking for I think a shabu shabu place is what it was. And Darius walks up to the lady behind the counter at this cafe, which there was nobody waiting or anything. She's right there, and says hey, do you know where we can get shabu shabu? And just a simple question. I feel like if you did this in America, they might try to help you, or they're just going to say, I don't know, or something. I don't know. I just don't feel like they're going to do this. So she thinks about it for a minute. She knows there's a little bit of a language barrier there. She knows English, but there's a little bit of a language barrier. And she goes in the back, and she gets her friend, and her friend comes out. And now they're on their phones. They're talking to us. They're talking to one another. We're all communicating. And they're helping us. This goes on for a while. I mean, they help us for a while, and they're telling us what stations to take. She goes as far as to write down directions to how to get to this place. It's just incredible. Just freaking wow, dude. We've been to 7-Eleven a lot. There's one right across the street, so it's just super fast to walk across and go. And if you have a basket of items, like you get a basket and you put stuff in it, and you're going to take it up there. In America, I feel like you're expected to set the basket down and put your items on the counter, and then they'll check them out and you can put the basket up, right? If you start doing that in Japan, they'll flip out. They're like, whoa, 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 whoa. You've got to just hand them the basket. Don't pull the stuff out. That's their job. Hand them the basket. You get the greeting from everybody every time you walk in the door. If you have a question, they're going to help you. And they're not just going to say it's over there. They're going to freaking help you. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now, if somebody's in the middle of something, so for example, I was at the figure place where it's the clear boxes, and you write down the box number and the item number and how many you want and how much it is and stuff. When you're ready, you find a staff member, you hand them that paper, and you walk with them to each box, and they'll pull it out. They'll let you look at it. They'll be like, yeah, you good? And it's like, yeah, we're good. And then they'll go to the next box and we'll do the same thing. I'm walking around with this guy. He's collecting a couple things out of boxes for me. And this Chinese guy walks up with a translator, and he's like just pushing the limits of personal space with the worker. And the worker looks at him and says, like, I'm in the middle of something. Like, you're going to have to wait. And the Chinese guy clearly doesn't get it, and he's just pushing. Well, he got blatantly ignored, and for good reason, in my opinion, because he was already helping me. He was not going to divert to helping that guy, too. It was just not going to happen. So, anyway, it's already been too long. 14-minute long. I don't even know who's going to watch this, but that's my observations so far with Japan. Or so far, kind of right here at the tail end of everything. And, yeah, so when me and Darius are back together, I'll try to see if he has a list of stuff to talk about. Okay, anyway, thanks everybody. See you soon. So platform 1, Tumitaka. And we'll walk. See that sign says platform 1. We've already come through the gate. So just kind of wanted to do this bit. So you got your rush hour. Everybody coming down. Going up. So Mitaka's the train we want. And we just got to the top, and here it comes. And we know that's our train. So wait patiently. Pretty packed this morning. We're headed to the Hero Show. You stay to the side, everybody gets off. And now, once everybody's off, we get on.
Next, 駒込 駒込オレンジは右側です。地下鉄南北線はお乗り換えです。この電車には優先席があります。優先席を必要とされるお客様がいらっしゃいましたら席をお譲りください。The next station is 駒込 JY10. The doors on the right side will open. Please change your for the Nagoku subway line. There are prior seats in both cars. Please offer your seats to those who may need it.
So I'm going to try to keep my camera low because people don't like you filming them, you know? And so this is me going to Theater Giroso. I just kind of wanted to document some of the actual travel I've been doing. And yeah. So we're headed to Tokyo Dome City. And yeah. It's pretty cool. So last time we came, we went up those escalators and we went that way, but I think we could have come out right here because that comes out of Suidobashi Station and it wouldn't have been as much trouble. But you can't always come out exactly where you want to because you just can't. So with as much walking as you do in Japan, godsend right there. Seriously a godsend. I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss that a lot. So anyway, again, just shooting some quick video. That is all. All right. Video time once more. Hey, everybody. What's going on? And by everybody, I guess I just mean my family and people that I'm going to send like this to. It's our last day in Japan. I think it's fair to say we're pretty bummed. This has been a really great experience. You know, I'm pretty proud of myself for hanging in there until like the last couple of days. The last couple of days, I'll admit, I kind of tapped out to a few things that, you know, I could have stood up for, but it is what it is. I'd say 2 out of 10's not bad. Like, or 8 out of 10 days where I was just pushing. I mean, full freaking days. So anyway, I took it super easy yesterday. I didn't really do much of anything other than I went shopping during the day and then just kind of went to bed early. So that was fine. This morning, woke up and I believe it had rained previously while we were here, but we were asleep or something and the ground was wet, or we were somewhere and the ground was wet and we didn't know. This morning it's actually raining. That's why I've got my jacket back on. Yeah, so it's raining and checkout's at 11. And if we wanted to do any last minute shopping at all, because our plane ride's at 6, we would have to roll these freaking luggages around. And that's just, I don't know, man, that's not my gig. I'm not going to roll these luggages around. It's just too much. Especially because it's raining. Which it looks like it could be clearing up. But anyway, Japan was great. I definitely want to come back. Who knows if I'll be able to. But we'll see. Good times, though. And big plane ride. But I think this one's going to go a lot better because seats are better. Seats are what we wanted them to be. And as my last, so I've been drinking a lot of Japanese drinks, obviously, because people who know me know that even in America, when I go to a store, a convenience store, and I see a different drink, I'm like, oh man, I got to try that different drink. So, had this guy. Now, what it looked like was the sweet milks I get at home, and it was very, very similar. So, it's very good. As you can tell, it's empty. It's gone. So yeah, good times across the board. Minus the Fire Festival. I think the only hiccup was the Fire Festival, in my opinion. For me. Now, Darius had a train breakdown. That's kind of a crap thing to have happen. But anyway. All right, Japan's wrapping up, playing at 6, and we're probably not going to have anything to do, so we'll probably just go to the airport. See you. Hey, do you want some ice cream? I don't know. Is it cool? Well, it's a little. Then probably not. Sitting in the airport. This has been a hell of a layover. With a bunch of BS to boot. So, we got here off the flight. They processed us through customs, and yeah, I'm sure most people knows how that went for me. Thankfully, I didn't get held up or nothing. And so, we get here to this area, right? This area here. And I'm just settling in because I'm getting ready for a layover. You know, I'm trying to find a seat to get comfortable in. And security approaches me and says, "Hey, man, you know, they're really cool. Where's your next flight? Where are you going?" It's tomorrow. I'm going to Atlanta. He's like, "Okay, well, this place shuts down. I don't know why they let you through all that. Because this place shuts down. And I hate to tell you this, but you're going to have to go back through it tomorrow." I don't fault the security guards. They were very nice. But anyway, so I have to walk all the way back. And me and Darius had kind of separated a little bit at this point because I had gotten frustrated with the customs situation and kind of stormed off. So me and Darius meet back up. We get where we can rest. And we get to... There's like a 7-Eleven open. And we buy just some junk food. And you know, nothing substantial. And so, yeah. Now we are officially sitting where we need to be. Having a caramel macchiato. Got a little bit of sleep just sitting in the chairs. Very painful sleep. Not fun. This flight's 2 hours. Compared to everything else, it'll just be a boop, boop, done. And Ethan is supposed to be there to pick us up. So, with any freaking luck, this will be the last big haul. Now, the bag just has to be there. And we did it. We completed the circle. We completed the trip. So, Darius is getting some food right now. I just had a coffee cake and this macchiato. And now we wait.